There we go. Got one right off the nest. Oh, he's peeing. Look at that. He's peeing. I stopped at the gas station and I grabbed a Slim Jim, and I'm going to use it for bait. I'm fishing for bluegill in this polluted retention pond. It's kind of hidden from the road. You can't see it unless you look on Google Maps or you go to the stores that are behind me. Otherwise, you wouldn't even know it's here. And there are fish in this pond. I have fished here before, and I'm just really curious to see if you can actually catch fish on a Slim Jim. I've heard this is really good for catfish, but I'm not sure how this works for sunfish, but let's give it a shot. Oh yeah, right away. Yeah, I got one on the first cast. Nice. So that answers the question immediately. There are a lot of fish in this little pond. There's largemouth bass in here too. I've never caught one out of here though. I'll probably throw it right over those spawning beds and see what happens. I saw a couple fish. Oh yeah, here we go. Got one. I think that's bigger than the other one. Yeah, they like Slim Jims. Beautiful fish. Look at the colors. I normally don't go fishing exclusively for bluegill, but they are fun to catch, and it's nice to do something different, not, you know, always go for bass or go for pike or whatever. And there's a lot of garbage in this pond, and I brought a garbage bag, so what I'm going to do at the end is I'm going to go around and pick up some of the trash. There's a lot of plastic bags, just pieces of plastic and cans and just garbage everywhere. It's really sad. I'm getting a bite. I got one. Now that's smaller than the other one. That's a bluegill. That's the smallest one so far. Just a little guy. But the Slim Jims work. They catch fish. So this time I just took my scissors and cut off a small piece instead of tearing it with my fingers. And then I'll just stick it right through the center and kind of pull that up the hook. So the hook, obviously want to make sure the hook is exposed. And I think that'll stay on a little better. It's better to cut it with the scissors than tear it off with your fingers. So then it just breaks apart like a piece of bread, but that's a lot better. That'll stay on the hook longer, I think. Oh, I got one. Oh, it's got a brighter colors on it. Look at that. Here he is. I got another one. Looks like a tropical fish with those colors. I'm gonna fish over here by this rock wall, because when I fished here last time I caught some nice size panfish over here. I'm not keeping any fish. I'm letting everything go today. I wouldn't eat anything out of here anyways. There we go. Got one right off the nest. Yeah, look at the belly on that. Got that bright orange color. Oh, he's peeing. Look at that. He's peeing. Is that a male? Is it a female? So I heard the males have the like that, kind of like that hump on the above their head like that, and I think they also have the brighter orange bellies on them, but I'm not sure. Leave a comment, let me know, but I think it's a male. I walked over to the other pond on the other side of the rock wall. You can see all of the weeds in the water. It's like the whole pond is completely full of weeds. Ooh, I got another one. Oh, that's actually a nice size one there. Look at that. I still got a little piece of the beef jerky on there. It does work, but it doesn't stay on the hook easily though. Honestly, this works better than the that little baby shad, the Bobby Garland baby shad. I took that here before and I caught some bluegill with it, but I'm catching fish a lot faster using this than I was using that. There seems to be more bluegill on this side of the pond than on the other side. Oh, there we go. What is it? Oh, it's a nice one. They're all about the same size. Well, not all of them, but I think this one's about the same size as the last one. Fishing for bluegill with Slim Jims. Yeah, they can't resist that beef jerky. It wasn't in the water very long. This side of the pond definitely seems to be better for fishing than where I was fishing over there. I think worms are better also because really because they stay on the hook longer. If you break, just, you know, use small little pieces of worm, this stuff kind of seems like it, once it softens up from the water, it just falls off the hook. There we go. Got another one. There's a bluegill. Here we go. There's one. Hey, they're small, but they're fun to catch. Oh, the sun came out a little. You can see the colors a little more. Beautiful orange color on the belly. It isn't in the water long before the bobber starts moving. This would probably be a really good bait for bullhead. I might do that in a future video. I think that's a little one. Oh, here he is. He's about to flop into the pond. Covered in mud, but it's a little one. A mudgill. What I find too using Slim Jims for bait is that after a while, the sausage part, the inner part, falls out of the casing, and then you're just left with this piece of skin on the hook. It's kind of annoying, so that's just one of the downsides to using this as bait. Here's one. Oh, he jumped out of the water. Nice. Yeah, right in front of me, there's a bunch of spawning beds. Now the sun's coming out, you can probably see it a little bit better. The water's a little murky, but right there's a bluegill on the spawning bed. You can see right there, that one's easier to see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that I can see. There's a bunch of them over there. There's 2 turtles swimming around right there. I got to be careful. I don't want to hook into those. I've done that before and it isn't fun. I got one. I was hoping maybe to hook into like a crappie. I don't know if a crappie would grab a Slim Jim. There's a big bullfrog right there. I can't get any closer because I'm going to sink in the mud. There's a lot of plastic and other stuff in the water, so I'm going to walk around and pick some of that up before I leave. I filled that bag up pretty good. I got all the pieces of plastic out of the water at least. I mean, you could fill up probably 5 garbage bags. There's so much trash here, but at least I got some of it out of the water. I'm gonna go ahead and get that garbage out of here, but let me know if you guys have ever used Slim Jims for fish bait. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.